My trans brake is sticking again. What's going on, YouTube? Some of you may have seen my last video where I went and took my car out to the track, tested it. Well, some of the things I didn't show is there was a couple of passes I tried to use the trans brake on, and when I would let go of the button, it wouldn't release. And I was hoping there wasn't a sign of metal shavings in the trans, but it started sticking so bad that I can't even use first gear. I have to go to second to get around the trans brake, so I'm going to have to drop that pan out and try to figure out what's going on. I've got the pan out, and I did find some metal shavings in it, and also that little piece was in it, which that could have been previously when I had a snap ring brake. So, not sure what to think. It's not as much as I expected, but still more than I wanted to see. I'm going to go and check the magnets on the valve body and see what they look like. There's one magnet. I can't really see the other without taking the filter off. It's a little more than I like to see. I'm just not sure what's going on with this transmission. I'm sick of it. I've had nothing but issues with it since I got it. But I wish I'd have went with a 6R80 now and not swapped this piece of 400 into it. I'm not sure what I want to do. I'd like to take it apart myself this time and just look and see what's happening with it, because I'm sick. This is probably the 7th time this thing's went out, the 4th time this year. So I may just consider going to 6R80 or something like that, because this thing has wasted so much of my time. I've got the valve body off and most of it all cleaned up. You can see how the valves are, I cleaned them all up where they're free. No metal shavings in them, they don't stick. So, got it all cleaned out, the oil pan's cleaned out, the filter, gasket. So next thing, I'm going to go check that trans brake valve and see what's going on there. I'm getting the trans brake solenoid off right now, and then I'll be able to see that valve in there and see what's going on. There, you can probably see that little valve in there. Might be able to see it. It's in there. It's got a spring that pushes it back out. The solenoid pushes it in and the spring pops it back out. Normally if the solenoid pushes it in and some metal gets between it, then it won't come back out and it will stay engaged. You can see the valve right up in there. It sticks through. There's that spring that pushes it out. It was stuck and I actually just popped it out. And it's still going pretty hard, so I'm slowly going to pry it all the way out so I can pull it out. Normally you can use a magnet and let it stuck. So here soon it should start coming out the side. There's sticking out the side already. And I should be able to go up there and pull that thing out. Still kind of stuck. You know there's some metal in there. That's the valve for the trans brake. I've got the valve back in there and you can tell it's freed up now. I push it in and it pops back out. So all the shavings worked out. I'm going to try and get everything else cleaned up and see if maybe something hadn't been cleaned out quite right, and if it goes down again then it's probably going to go to JPC. I'm going to be hauling it to Maryland. I'll see what happens on this new round. I figured it's worth giving it one more try since they're tech for these 400s is not going to be until next week sometime. So I'm going to try and make work with what I have. I've got the valve body back on, got the filter in there, and I put my pan back on, tightened it down. So I'm going to add some trans fluid in it and see how it does. Mainly I just want it to last till this weekend, or for the weekend, because there's an event I want to make. So hopefully I run that and it holds together, it doesn't blow up on me. So I'm hoping to win some money this weekend. If it breaks, I just gotta take it apart. If it don't break, it'll probably come apart anyways. This will be the end of this video. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next time.